the judges see something special in her that I really don't see.
I have felt that...
Clocked at the pageant. Hello, beautifuls. Welcome back to my Chanel, and welcome to the finale of Cycle 4 of America's Next Top Scandal Girls. So make sure you're sitting comfortably, grab yourself a beverage, pop your little hanger right into your scandal hole. Let's get right into it, my loves. Let's get right into it today and watch the final of Cycle 4.
Find out tonight in the season finale. Who will be America's next top
Who will be America's model? I'm gonna miss this one. Girly wigs! I'm gonna miss this iconic intro. I feel like this one is the iconic sound of America's Next Top Model. Brittany girl, Rebecca, oh, Becky girl, Brandy girl. I feel like I've been doing this for 3.5 years, and that's because I have been. Who's gonna be? Who's it gonna be? I mean, I already know who wins, but who's it gonna be, girly wigs? Just don't know about this show from 20 years ago. Are you going to be on wig? Right, here we go. Here we go. What chaotic nonsense. Our Cape Town. As I've previously said, and as is well and truly known in the history of the world, that to live in Cape Town, one must wear a cape. No. Oh, penguins.
Hello, little guys.
Penguin. Hello, little.
I don't know, like a little beast.
It's down to the last 3, and you really have to just prove
It's actually going to be usurped by a penguin.
Come on, guys.
Bye, guys. Nice meeting you.
Oh, bye. See you later, girl. Just seeing you. See you later.
With just
Kevin
a few
Hill,
days left in
season
the
finale?
competition,
Hi, Miss Kahlen.
I wanted to talk to each of the girls
Hello.
one-on-one.
Are you nervous? No. No. So how's it going in the house and just the whole competition? Coming into this competition, there was a lot of people that...
Let me find out and exploit any information about you I can say at judging panel later as to why you shouldn't win.
Enough. There's nothing unique about you. I used to have friends that would look at me like I was crazy, saying that I wanted to model. And, well, it's just, modeling is something that I've always wanted, and it's something that's stayed with me. So, and, it's something that I'm driven to do, and I'm going to do it no matter what people tell me to do.
Right,
Hi,
okay.
Tyra. So what's up, Miss Naima? Like, I've learned so much about myself being here. What have you learned about yourself? I feel comfort.
That you think I'm utterly forgettable?
Acceptance. Like, what I went through, and just that hate, and just like, hate my body, I hate my face, I hate myself. No, I don't have room to hate myself. I don't have room to deal with that anymore. It's interesting that a competition that is so much about critique and insecurity is giving you self-esteem. Because a lot of times the opposite happens during this competition.
Right now, it really is Amen for
Is that perhaps a little bit of a behind the magic moment there? She knows that she's causing drama for these girly wigs. And with that, shall we have a top comment from the last episode, my loves? And that is by Arrow Oden. And they say, I gotta say, I'm proud that Keenya didn't just sit at the dinner table and pretend that nothing was wrong. She full on called out Bettini for his behaviour, even if her feelings were invalidated by everyone around her. And I agree, we very rarely see someone actually be able to stand up for themselves through a situation that they've been to on America's Next Top Model, especially with someone like Tyra, who's then like, well, it's actually your fault. Why didn't you do it the way that I would have done it, even though that would have made everything worse for everyone? I am glad she stood up. And apparently there is some like post-show situations with Bettini, essentially being like a model around the world, and like it didn't affect his career in the slightest. And this show actually propelled his career further, which just like wild to me. How on earth that could happen?
Right now, it really is every man for himself. I don't want to help anybody with anything that can significantly place them a step above me.
How do you find the
sliced that
modeling
sentence,
experience in
didn't they?
terms of body and food and the pressure? Do you think that you eat out of stress?
I probably have to say sometimes it's an oral fixation. I have to really ask myself every time I go to like eat something, like, am I hungry? Or do I just want to taste something that tastes good?
It's funny because with myself, like, I realized that I couldn't follow the rules of the modeling industry. And I had to reroute my career. But I was fortunate to do that because I was already a supermodel in the fashion world. And I had the luxury of switching from high fashion to more mainstream modeling.
Wait a minute. I think this is a slightly different situation if you've already been a supermodel and then you're like, do you know what? I'm already someone. I can step into different avenues in my career. I think that's slightly different than bringing someone on and being like, do you eat because you... for stress reasons. Are we making you more stressed, Keenya? Oh, we go. A little bit different. Do you not think that's like an entirely different situation?
You're new, so you don't have the luxury of that right now.
Yes.
I think eating healthy is really important, whether you're going to be a top model or not. You should work on being healthy. I think you should.
She is healthy, though. The idea that you're saying that this girl is like in any way, shape or form overweight is ludicrous. That is, in fact, unhealthy. Stop it.
Tiger Metal. Tomorrow it's double jeopardy. You'll need to draw on everything you've learned to get through the day. It's going to be difficult. So
Naima's hair is getting bigger every time we see her.
5 a.m. We have to draw ducks, guys.
5 a.m.
Great.
Get up. Oh, beautiful. Love mountains. I am going to say the one thing that I absolutely cannot get used to living where I do now is just opening my front door and seeing mountains. Like what? When I used to open my front door when I lived in the UK, I'd see a seagull eating a rat. Oh, speeding down the runway, about to drive over flame. Oh, what's this? Painting? Oh my gosh, this is the first runway we're seeing.
For a runway show?
Yes. I am really excited because I'm very comfortable on the runway. I've got this one in the bag.
Well, actually, today we are not doing a runway show. You girls are doing a commercial.
Uh-oh. Commercials?
Here we go,
Acting is
girls.
not my thing at all.
Right, here we go. I was going to say, have we actually ever seen them in a runway? I feel like this season's been lacking in runway scenarios. We've had pose like a lion. We've had pose on a crocodile. We've had pose as a gazelle. Race swapping. The zodiac signs. Have we actually had a runway yet in this entire season? And even now, we're still not going to get one, apparently, because it's like, today is a commercial, actually. So, commercial lady on the go. Is it going to be a passion?
Passion.
We're actually doing a commercial for CoverGirl.
Oh, what a surprise.
Makeup.
No
It's
one
the first of
expected
its
this.
kind. It's a long-lasting foundation. They've made it so easy. It's a two-step formula, and it makes your skin look beautiful all day long through any conditions. So what
In
we're gonna
any
do is we're gonna have a
conditions.
commercial
Okay, well, that was an
starts
advert,
off
wasn't
showing
it?
a runway show happening, and then we cut to backstage where everything's crazy. The hair's falling apart.
There has to be a moment here where you're like, oh, hang on, I'm being advertised a product right now on the show that I'm meant to be winning in order to actually have a career. Is there not like that moment where it hits you and you're like, this isn't modelling. Stop being naughty, Jay. Stop it naughty.
Everything's crazy.
You're making me a crazy chick. You driving me to insanity.
The hair's falling apart, the dress might snap, the beads might come off. We're gonna shoot a full 30-second commercial, and we're gonna do a print campaign in the same day. We've got
Wait, so is the concept of this commercial like, she's falling apart, girl, the runway's chaos, oh my god, her hair's on fire.
All the customers are fighting.
But her two-step CoverGirl foundation is here to stay and slay the day. Is that the vibe? Is that it? Oh, I swear everything used to be so easy back in the day. Now you have to do a million things to even get an iota of notice.
We've got an amazing director and photographer here today. So this is Russell, your director. and
Russell,
Helmet,
that's the noise a bush
photographer.
makes. Helmet, that's the noise a bush makes.
Oh, stop being so silly.
We're gonna try a bunch of
Here we
outfits,
go.
and we'll just figure out what each girl's wearing.
It is very hard for me to just sit there and try and memorize it while all this other stuff is going on around me.
Like what?
Oh, I forgot I had lines to memorize.
Going into the shoots, I'm really nervous, and I'm not confident with how it might turn out. I don't want the reason for me going home being my confidence.
I feel
Actually, to be honest, learning the script as actually, that's a bit more flattering. Learning the script as they're in hair and makeup for the script is quite unusual. You'd be able to practice something, or you'd be given something. There might be changes on the day, but you would be given something ahead of time. Because once again, everyone wants to make money in this situation. If everybody fluffs up, nobody's doing anything properly, and all the photos they choose are hideous, nobody's making money. Nobody's going to sell an illustrious product in that environment.
I feel like if the model has, a lot of confidence and she can, stand up for herself, it doesn't matter how people treat her, The thing about me that the panel should consider over Naima and Caitlin is that personality-wise, I'll be a great representative for anything that's out in the modeling industry.
You always look really serious.
Really?
I mean, I know you're quiet.
Quiet, mysterious. The panels
Mysterious?
weakness
A
is
mysterious
not being able
wig.
to open up completely in front of them.
The judges still say,
Opening
I
up.
don't know Naima.
Last panel, if I was not on that chopping block, then I would not have to try and pinpoint what is really making me feel like I can't show myself to people.
Oh, it's very like the edit though, isn't it? It's like, and she fell at the last hurdle, girl. Matthew Anderson. There she is. The volume of this episode is getting louder and louder. Mummy, turn it down. Right, so do the runway, but it's actually a fake one.
Because when it goes up, the camera goes up in your
There she is.
nostrils and we can see what you're thinking.
Do you know, even though America's Next Top Model have gotten so many things incorrect, and also Miss J is no stranger to being involved in controversy around this show, actually kind of iconic to take someone like Miss J to South Africa to represent like a very American way of living and life and like being yourself. Kind of iconic. And the fact that a lot of like LGBT representation was on this show is good. But I mean, it's a bit of a double-edged sword because they are also awful people sometimes. But I do have to give America's Next Top Model that kudos that like around this time, this wasn't happening.
And we can see what you're thinking.
I am rocking it. It's only 2 other girls that are my competition, so I have to blow them out of the water.
I like that dress.
I noticed a slight attitude change in Keenya. I think that she's feeling a little bit more arrogant.
Arrogant?
Keenya got to the end of the runway and she winked and she winked and she winked. It started looking rehearsed. Get to the end, turn, wink. Didn't seem natural anymore.
So you could just say, try again, but let's not wink. Instead of going,
It was so amazing.
oh, this diva girl, she's being such a diva. You could actually give her direction, couldn't you? And been like, that's not quite the aspect we're going for. Try something else. Ludicrous, girls. Shake.
It was just
Shake
so
the baby.
amazing.
Shooting the backstage chaotic scenes, and it is total madness.
I mean, it isn't total madness. It's acting. Oh no, my
nervous
Buzuma.
about the commercial, just delivering the lines exactly verbatim.
2 steps now
Verbatim.
to all day. Wow.
Oh
1,
no. Oh no.
The prep step. 1.
Bring the viewer in, like, hey, I'm talking to you.
Okay.
1, da-da-da-da. 2.
Makeup meltdown? Not on this face. 2-step, outlast. Check out the new step. 2-step outlast makeup.
Oh
It's
no,
the fresh
not
word in
check
makeup.
out the
It's
new
a living
wig.
hell for me. I'm not a memorizer. I've never been one.
This is something that I guess is totally different in this day and age. I would hazard a guess and say a lot of people nowadays are very comfortable being on camera or speaking a line to camera. Back in this day and age where we didn't even really have like pocket cameras to face at us to be like, hello girls, what's the tea? A skill. It's a skill. Speaking and delivering lines to camera like they're a legitimate person is a skill, and it takes a long time to hone your personality and be able to be yourself in a room where there is no one in here, because you are in fact a glass box. A camera. A little peephole into the internet. So I'm not surprised that they're finding it difficult because it just wasn't normal. It wasn't normal. It wasn't in everyday life that you would find yourself speaking to camera to be able to review the footage back, see how you looked and improve. That was very, you know, out of normality.
A CoverGirl's life can
We are
seem-
hearing Kaylin say, I've
Makeup
never done
meltdown?
this. I'm not this.
Hold
Quite a
on,
lot
sorry.
about
A
lots of
CoverGirl's
things.
life can seem milk up. Okay, hold on. Can I start over?
Melting
Makeup meltdown
magic
became
woman.
milkshake.
1 step now to all day. Jesus Louises. I already forgot the lines, and it's just so much at one time that I'm just kind of gone crazy and just lost it all.
Yeah, it's not looking good for you, Kaylin. Also, they are shooting her off to the side. Like, hello! It would be like me going, 1 step cover girl on the game. She's good for your wig and good for your pig. Very odd framing. God, here we go. Sasane, Sana.
It was terrible for me. Me too.
I like that dress.
To me, makeup meltdown was something like, I don't even know.
So today, not only were we doing a commercial, but we're also doing a beauty shot for CoverGirl.
Okay, you
Cover
know
wig.
beauty
Put
shots
that face
are
in
the
your
most
wig.
difficult.
Who's this?
Be
Hello.
you. If you can be you in the camera, that's a CoverGirl shot.
The beauty shot is basically a very tight frame on the face, but it's just to reveal.
I like that they've given her like long hair.
A head.
They've changed her hair a few times during this season, actually, haven't they? They've changed her hair A handful of times. They gave her that like short Revlon bob that then became like wispy. And then now she's got like gorgeous long hair. So interesting. Poor Michelle. Gone but not forgotten.
Work into there.
And don't lose your neck.
It is a lot of pressure doing
think
a
beauty
CoverGirl
school.
cosmetics commercial because this could possibly be my future employer.
That's
Gave me
true.
the right smile, but it just got stuck there.
Okay, so why don't you say change the
Imagine
smile
that thing when you
slightly?
get to the end of the runway, and there's a certain energy that's there.
Most of the photo shoots that we do before are kind of
Surprise.
serious. For CoverGirl, it's just smile and be happy. That's a lot harder.
Naima, something like this is so wide. I need it to be a little more like, yeah, exactly, beautiful.
This
There
is a
you go.
make or break
See, he's giving
music.
her
I need
lots
to
of critique
have my
and feedback.
photographs come out very.
Favoritism.
I'm really nervous, but I never
I
give
like
up.
that golden yellow with the
I did
background.
so horrible with the CoverGirl commercial. The beauty shot is giving me a chance to redeem myself.
It's a very tight shot, so you
Okay.
little poses like this, little coy, little smile.
Got it.
Yeah.
I do kind of transform when I get in front of the camera because it gives me a chance to show my girly side.
Hey, Kaylin, give me little smaller changes like bam, bam,
Bam.
bam,
Wham, bam, shablam.
bam.
Okay, right, everyone's being, bam!
Combination of you have to fart, but you're gonna smile at the same time.
Oh, this is very, is it Julia Roberts? Julia Andrews? No, Julia Roberts. In that advert, I think it's for like C'est la vie or something, and it's when you're behaving naughty in public and your mum can't do anything, she gives you this smile, and it's like...
La vie est belle.
It's very that.
Ready, look,
There you go.
the fart and giggle works. Good job.
Give us a fart and
Kaylin.
giggle. Oh no. J. Manuel, fart queen. Cake sitting fart queen! The rumour started here. Can you see what it says? It says,
Tomorrow, you meet with the judges. Only 2 of you will continue on in hopes of becoming America's next top model. 1 of you will be eliminated.
oh,
I feel like my
Naima's
competition
hair,
right now
again.
is probably
Crazy.
Naima because the judges see something special in her that I really don't see.
I have felt that I need
clocked at the pageant. The judges see something special in her that I don't see.
I have felt that I need to put on a front for the judges in order to continue throughout the competition, but I realized what the judges wanted was me.
I think that Kaylin's struggling a lot. She has been sliding in the past 2 weeks when it comes to her photos.
Or is this judge everyone else
doesn't matter
week?
that much anymore. It's more about performance. My performance wasn't outstanding at all. I think for tomorrow's elimination, I'm the one going home.
Interesting. Oh, beautiful girl. She loves the smoky eye, and it works. I will say, though, the one thing that they're really leaning into is Naima, like, trying to be herself. But all she's been told throughout this entire series is, you're forgettable. Even when you're trying to be yourself, we forget who you are. Stop it. You're just quiet. I don't believe you have to be the loudest person in the room to be memorable at all. But reality TV will have you believe that that's not, like, you can't do that. No, that is a sin. And it's not true. It's not true. You can be shy and introverted. It's not the end of the world. All right, here we are. The first part of the first wig.
Wow, the final 3. Well, now it's time to make our 12th cut, which will bring us one step
Tennis
closer towards
skirt.
determining who will become America's next top
Oh,
model.
she is
Now,
turning
you guys know
America's
about these prizes. You've been hearing about them every single week.
Yes.
The first is a
DFS,
contract
no
with
Lemara,
top
Janet.
international model management company Ford Models.
Ford.
A photo spread in Elle magazine. Shot
Ellen
by
magazine,
world-renowned
where you can
photographer
only
Jill
model
Simone.
if your name is
And
Ellen.
a $100,000 contract from CoverGirl Cosmetics.
DFS
And our judges,
sofas.
of course, Miss Janice Dickinson, one
Hello!
of the world's first supermodels.
You're not very
Nigel
nice.
Barker, a noted fashion photographer.
Nigel Busquets.
Nole Marin,
Nelly
prominent
Marin.
fashion editor and stylist. And Greta Scholz. Greta is the designer of Poison Ivy, which is an amazing bathing suit line here in South Africa.
Hello, we don't know who you
The
are,
two
and we've
girls
never seen
left
you before.
standing at the end of the night will be the 2 girls walking in the ultimate runway fashion show.
Okay.
With 3 of Cape Town's top fashion designers.
Janice is like,
Greta's
I
Poison
had
Ivy
no
line being one of
idea,
them.
even though I did.
Can I be in the show, please, please?
Tonight you're going to be judged on 3 different things.
No.
The first is the commercial from
Okay.
CoverGirl Cosmetics.
A lot of the judging on this season, towards the very end, has been, what are they doing at the judging panel? It's kind of irrelevant to how good they looked in the actual photos. It's, can they judge someone at panel? Can they do a little dance? Are they the most interesting person to talk about a product? We call that production riggery because they didn't have a strong, clear storyline for who they wanted to go. So they were like, do you know what? Go home.
The next is your runway walk. And the last is your photo from your CoverGirl photo shoot. So you guys did a commercial. And here
Oh, this
it
changed.
is.
Changed sides. Oh, God. Hello.
A CoverGirl's life is a frantic pace.
And runway can feel like a race. Makeup meltdown? Not on this face.
Only from CoverGirl, new Outlast makeup.
2 steps now to all day wow.
1. The prep step smooths the pores.
Shine is gone. 2. The makeup stays fresh, stays flawless, stays on. While the rest of the day may go wrong.
Check out the new step.
2-step Outlast makeup. It's the fresh word in makeup.
And it's only from easy, breezy, beautiful CoverGirl.
That was really cool. So first is Naima.
Oh, what in the GCSE? Okay, so that was painful, wasn't it? I feel like I've got goose pimples everywhere. What is the framing? Can we actually watch that again? Because the framing choices are so, well...
A CoverGirl's life is a frantic pace.
And runway can feel like a
so
race.
fake,
Makeup
isn't it? That's
meltdown?
the thing.
Not on this face.
Like, what
Only
is this
from
framing?
CoverGirl, new Outlast makeup.
2 steps now
Here.
to all day wow.
1. The prep step smooths the pores.
Shine is gone. 2. The makeup stays fresh, stays flawless.
I feel like
stays
slow
on.
motion would have
While
worked
the rest of the
perfectly
day
for
may
these
go
shots.
wrong.
Just
Check
like
out the new step.
2-step
elegance.
Outlast makeup. It's the fresh word in makeup.
And it's only from easy, breezy, beautiful CoverGirl.
That was really cool.
I
So
think
first is
Keenya
Naima.
did
Your
the best
strongest
there.
runway
She had
walk
like
you have
the
learned.
look. Oh God, here we go.
Naima, your legs looked Gumby. If that's your signature walk, I'd change it immediately.
All right, Naima, so you had a photo shoot. for
How, though? How would you
CoverGirl
improve that? Not
Cosmetics.
just-
So let's see your best shot.
Drum roll, please.
Oh my God, don't tell me that that was the runway walk they're being judged on. That 3.5 second walk across the room. Surely not. Surely they put... No, they will. No. You are being judged on your runway walk. Bleep. You have been judged on your runway walk. And then immediately thrown down the well.
Your best shot.
Drum roll, please.
Oh gosh, right, here we go. Ah, pretty lady, selling the lady.
You have a natural spark.
This photograph you can see in any magazine
That
from
is so
Vogue to
retouched.
Allure to Glamour. This photograph is rockin', girl.
Yes, it is
Overall,
very what you would
it's
see.
a nice shot, but it's not slam dunk for me.
Oh, is it
So
not?
you guys did a
What
commercial.
would be?
Only from CoverGirl, new Outlast makeup.
Naima, I was blown away. You were the special spice in that commercial.
I wasn't so sure if you could pull this off because you're the edgy girl, the mysterious girl. She looks so commercial and so relatable. I'm like shocked because I didn't think you could do this, honestly.
Naima, why haven't we seen this energy or this type of beauty before?
I wanted to suppress a past that I'm not comfortable with. And suppressing that one thing inside of me made me suppress everything else.
It's the past. Learn from it. It's over, baby.
What
see
a moment
complete
this is.
Journey of a person, and I am really proud of you. All right, Keenya, so give us a walk.
Do we have context for this? I'm not saying that reality TV should be privy to every story in your life, should we say, because we all know that the reality TV trope is, oh, she's had a sob story now, she's one girl. But that scene was doing a lot of heavy lifting there of like overcoming something, wasn't it? Like they really tried to be like, and she's overcome this situation and she's blossomed into... What? Kind of confusing that they've tried to pin this underdog moment on her when I don't really feel like we've seen an underdog story. She could just be good and win. Do we need to see an underdog to royalty storyline? I guess that's what sells reality TV though, isn't it? Things that make you go, Keenya. Oh, there she goes. Oh.
I really love the energy you've been giving us.
That's wild. A 3-second, like,
So
bloop, there you go, judged.
For CoverGirl Cosmetics, and here is your best shot.
Right.
Oh, wow. It really works well here. You look really commanding.
Need more of a neck. To me, it's not a CoverGirl shot.
There had to have been a better picture that they could have picked of her. I don't feel like this looks awkward. It looks like she was about to say something, or she was asked a question and she's just about to respond. Very school picture. You know when you have your school photo and they're like, why don't you say Annabelle loves sausages? And you're like, can you just take the photo, please? And they're like, no, you have to say it. And then you go to say it and they're like, Annabelle loves, and they take a photo and it's, Annabelle loves, and you're just like, why have you done this? Why have you done this? I hate it. Don't do that. Terrible photographers. Death!
I always do that. Shoulder on my chin. That's like one of my signature moves, though.
Well, I think that everyone will disagree on the pose, but I'm going to go straight out and go buy some CoverGirl. We all need that makeup to make us look like that.
So Keenya, we're going to focus on the
judge.
commercial now.
Runway can feel like a race.
Didn't get a sense of your inner beauty at all. It was mediocre.
Wow. I must have been watching a different commercial because I actually thought this is the forte. You've got a great natural smile.
All right, Keenya, thanks.
I think that she did the best.
Kaylin?
I think. Oh, here we go.
Kaylin, do you hold your breath when you're walking?
Sometimes I forget to breathe.
You have to remember that on the runway, they're still constantly taking pictures of you. So even though your body might be doing all this fierceness, if your face is like, that picture.
Her face wasn't like.
Kaylin,
it
you
was
had
like
a photo shoot for a CoverGirl, and here is your best shot.
Oh! Snatched.
No, you've never looked like that. That just reeks CoverGirl, baby girl.
That is.
Kaylin, where is this
That
girl?
is. That
Why
is the
this
shot.
Smile like planted on your face from the moment you walk in.
No, guys, I don't like this picture.
I like the photo.
It doesn't look like a cosmetic ad to me.
I think this is the most CoverGirl photo that I would associate with like being in a drugstore, looking at foundations and stuff. Of the three so far, it's so retouched though, isn't it? I mean, I know that like the magazine retouching was like the standard for years, but I look at this and I'm like, that's not a real person. It almost looks AI. Looking at it now with like 2024 vision, it is crazy to look at images like this and think that somehow the foundation that you buy from CoverGirl is going to make you look like this or give you skin like this. It's almost false advertising, really, when you think about it, because there is no way that any foundation on this planet will resurface your skin to look like plastic unless you are wearing plastic. I'm glad that we now have a lot more strict cosmetic rules in advertisements because it is bonkers. The idea that like an 11-year-old girl could see this and be like, if I buy that foundation, I'll look like this, and then feel that dejection of, I don't look like this picture. So am I the problem? And those little insidious things start over time.
It doesn't look like a cosmetic ad to me.
What does it look
my
like, man?
10-year-old daughter would run out and buy.
I don't know, it looks like on setup.
I see it all. Like gorgeous nose, long neck, beautiful skin.
All right, Kaylin, so you had a commercial for CoverGirl, and now we are
Tyra's being a bit of a hater there.
The makeup stays fresh, stays flawless, stays on.
What I loved about you was there's little quiet moments, or the moments when you
She was
weren't
quite good,
the
actually.
one focus of the camera. I was looking at you.
Overall, though, it was a little bit stale. It had no flavor, no punch, no pizzazz.
You just kind of sit in a comfortable place rather than knowing to pop. Thank you, girl.
Nigel just, in fact, said that whenever the camera wasn't on you, you were drawing attention. And then Tyra immediately goes, you need to learn how to draw attention. What are the critiques in this? They've got an idea of who they want to win, and they're trying to, like, shimmy everything into that story, aren't they? That's reality TV. I forget sometimes that we are about watching reality TV. Yes.
Thank you, girl.
Thank you.
Thank you, girls. Right, is it time for a real runway? Are we ever going to have real runway or not?
All the girls, for me, have done extremely well.
They did say to
I think that Naima, she managed to deliver that sort of CoverGirl sparkle.
She really
Her
changed my
teeth
mind
look
today
so
in the
big
CoverGirl
because
commercial.
they
You can see
edit
little
them
girls
so
looking at
fake.
her and like being like, "Ooh, I like her."
Today, okay, she came out of her shell and she's able to smile. A model needs more than that.
Looking closer, I don't know what she's selling. She almost looks a little scared. She almost looks like lightning has hit her.
Kaylin, I think She's got the stuff to make it.
She can stomp that runway, she can take a gorgeous picture, but she scares the hell out of me for being a spokesmodel.
This is not a girl that when she stands in front of you makes you aware of her presence. And that's what a cover girl is. A cover girl is a girl that walks into a room and you almost want to sort of hear,
Keenya.
As far as the cover girl goes, Keenya nailed the cover girl. I think her commercial was very good.
It's not high fashion.
No, she's not.
At all.
I agree with you. No, that's my point. My point is that cover girl is one aspect of this.
She is.
Yeah, cover girl is not necessarily high fashion.
Keenya needs to lose weight. Keenya needs to lose weight. Keenya needs to lose weight.
All of these girls have strengths and all of them have weaknesses.
But there can only be one.
That's it.
Brutal. This little guest judge that's come on just for that moment. She's lovely. Where was she the rest of the season? We need to see her again. Lovely lady. Right, here we go.
And one of you very soon will be America's next top model.
Is it going to be Gollywigs?
And tonight...
Right, if I have a little thoughts. Technically... Oh, is this foreshadowing? I think Kahlen got really good responses, as did Keenya. Naima kind of got a bit like, meh, responses. I genuinely don't know. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I feel like Kahlen might go right now. Oh, we'll have to wait. Oh, girl, it's a scandal, girl. Oh, it's a scandal, girl. The Swan Girls. Only one can make it of the matter.
And tonight, one of you will go home.
Right.
We feel two of you are steadily improving.
Here we are, girls.
But one of you
a year in the
just
making.
isn't great right now. First name that I'm going to call, Naima.
Ah, yes, see, knew it. Right.
Congratulations, Naima. You started off as the girl that had everything to hide and was trying to hide even from herself. But you opened up the door to your heart and to your spirit. Congratulations. You are a finalist.
I don't think I got that storyline, did you? I don't think I did. ASMR.
Will Keenya and Kahlen please step forward?
Right, I think Kenya's going to go through. Kahlen's going
I only
home.
have one photo in my hands. And this photo represents the girl that will be a finalist and will compete with Naima in an amazing fashion show. I will only call one name. The girl I do not call.
I really like that red top. I could never. My
Keenya,
jangles would be
Kahlen,
like,
I want
hello.
you to face each other right now.
Oh, God.
I want you to look at each other. Kahlen, Keenya has everything that you need. She has sparkle. She has spunk. When she walks into the room, she
This is
demands
cruel.
attention because she has some high self-esteem, and that makes an amazing spokesmodel. Keenya, I want you to look at Kahlen. What she has, you need. She can pose her ass off in a photo. She can evoke any emotion that is demanded. There's a presence on the runway that is so similar to the top models working the runway today. The judges debated a lot tonight. One of you has more potential than the other one. One of you is stronger.
God, this is
One of
cruel,
you is
isn't
a
it?
finalist.
And the other one has to go into the well. Oh, you tart!
One of you has
No! Stop it! No saving, no saving.
Already had
Stop
this
it!
confidence
No
in this backup
saving.
that I did really
Shut
good
up.
on the commercial. So I feel really good about myself.
It is scary for me. I don't want to go home.
Imagine
but
back in the
I
day
think
when
I
an
am.
advert was placed there.
One
Everyone would
of
have been
you
like,
is
no!
finalist. You will compete with Naima.
Right,
An
who is
amazing
it?
fashion
Come on, yes, blah, blah, blah.
Kahlen.
Oh!
Congratulations.
I have to remember to breathe. I didn't expect that. They were like, you in the advert were lovely. What a lovely cover girl. Wait, although they did pick a terrible photo, didn't they? So
Because right before she called the name, she said that one of you has more potential than the other and that one of you is stronger. And I thought she was talking about me. I really wanted to be one of the last two. Because I really felt that I had more potential than Kahlen. I think highly of myself. I really thought that it was going to be me. I'm going to take all the judges' advice as if I'm still going to be the winner at the end of the day. They're going to hold me back.
you came so close, but also what a storyline they gave you. You had the odds stacked against you from like episode 2, Keenya. Gosh. Didn't see that coming, but okay.
Me and Naima, we're going up to the top of Table Mountain. I feel like I'm in heaven.
When I first started, I never thought that I would have made
Isn't
it
it
to the
called something
finals,
else?
too. Naima, there's the hotel. Can you see it? No.
I've been very supportive of Kaylin, and Kaylin has been very supportive of me. Right now, Kaylin is not my friend. She's a girl I have to outshine. I've got to do better than her, bottom line. It's
Right, so we haven't seen something like this in the previous series, have we? Where they're just like having an elation moment of being the last two. They've literally gone to the top of a mountain to like overview the world and be like, this is our kingdom, girls. We've come so far in this modelling competition. I don't think we've seen something like this. Have we? Have I missed it? Am I misremembering?
Don't bother.
It's great to have Naima in the final competition.
I'd love to go up there and
because
take
there's
the
no one
final
else that pushes me harder, or challenges me more. But this is a competition, and I'm here to beat Naima.
I visited a piece of heaven, and I'm ready to go back to that.
What a beautiful shot.
I'm ready for the runway.
Disappeared. Shot out of a cannon.
Hey.
Hello.
Mr. J. Hi, Jay.
How you guys feeling?
Good.
Butterflies.
Butterflies.
We have created the most exciting fashion show. 3 designers are going to be featured in tonight's show.
And it's nipples o'clock.
Poison Ivy,
goodness.
Gavin Raja, and Ruby. Of course, there's going to be a full audience, so it's a big event. But you guys have to be the stars of this event.
I'm so ready for this moment. This is what we've been waiting for, this entire competition.
Right.
I'm going to show you what
Is this the first time they're doing runway?
I'm
I genuinely can't believe it. I know they've had
like.
like dance challenges. They done runway? Did they do runway? Have I forgotten? Made me forget.
Old maiden.
I'm expecting a long runway that we're gonna have to walk to the end, pose.
We're going to go up here.
Posacious.
This whole environment at night is going to be dark. There are all these lights that are going to be moving around.
I don't see
Swinging
the
like this.
runway. I can't see it, and I have no idea where the ramp is. No idea. And I'm really confused.
Is it in the water?
On water?
Oh my God.
You guys are walking on water, exactly.
Oh,
You can kinda see the
Jesus
runway in the
time,
water right-
mistletoe and wigs.
Connoisseur Christmas pudding, packed with plump sultanas and steeped in
Plank circling the fountain, and I'm like, oh my God, this is ridiculous.
Oh yeah, this is a bit... Oh, well, there she goes. She could do it, couldn't she? That is quite like getting everything soaked, though.
Need to stomp and make this water do the water dance if it's the last thing that you do.
We are walking on water like divas, all right?
Walk like Jesus.
Jesus was a bottom.
Although I don't know if Jesus had the same kind of hip action.
He had it. It was just under the robe, babe.
It's Jesus. Say hello, Jesus.
Can any of you swim?
I was like, uh-oh. I'm going to be the one that falls.
I'm really nervous because it's water, but I'm excited as all hell about this show.
Oh! I mean, it's quite exciting, isn't it? Right, so are these like the extras just invited
I've
for
never been in a
this?
fashion show. I've never walked on the runway, except for when my mom's cooking dinner and I'm walking up and down the hallway. Going.
Right, so they haven't done a runway then, have they?
Oh, hello, hello.
I'm not sure about that makeup.
Got butterflies.
You're doing something that I...
A basque and a nice jean.
What about a lovely V-neck cashmere jumper?
Whenever you do a swimsuit or a lingerie fashion show, as soon as you get there, you're supposed to take all your clothes off so the lines go away. Don't be nervous. The judge is going to be yelling your name. Do not look at us. Keep forward. You keep strong, and you work it.
Sorry, what was that about getting completely naked for some reason?
As soon as you get there, you're supposed to take all your clothes off so the lines go away. Don't be nervous. The judge is going to be yelling your name. Do not look at us. Keep forward. You keep strong, and you work
Was
it.
that about visible panty line or something? VPL girl. Voluptuous penis ladies. Very inclusive. Right, here we go. Fashion girls, it's on the game. It's for TV. None of it's real, but you don't know that.
For the show. I think that if I'm talking to Naima right before the runway show, I'm going to lose my focus.
I don't even want to be distracted by Kaylin. I just want to focus
Oh, I'm not
on
so
myself
sure.
and be
Not
totally
so
prepared
sure
for
about the
last
styling for this one. I think they've looked
You guys all
better.
look amazing, but I want to remind you guys, it's dark now. I don't want you to fall off the runway.
Yes. We don't have health insurance for that.
I look quite pretty.
There we go.
But not too much.
Every girl on that runway is my competition. Every girl. So
Is
I
anyone
have to
else
stand
wearing
out from
anything
everyone,
as
not just
elaborate as you,
Kaylin.
though?
I like the upright, but don't let it get locked.
Tonight decides me and Naima's fate. Only one of us can win. There's 2 of us left.
Only one will make it to the pageant, girls.
Okay, and 5, 4, 3, 2.
A witch. Oh, God. Boom. Boom, clap. The sound of my heart goes beep, 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 beep.
Give them a show.
I'm ready.
Here we go, girly wigs. Are you ready to watch?
Am I going to fall off that runway?
I wonder what brand of chaos music they're going to play for this runway.
Oh, I'm standing in line.
You can't just have a runway. It has to be like...
I'm just like, okay, let's go. Let's get this on.
Okay, and 5, 4, 3, 2. Cue music.
Oh, it's actually not as chaotic as I expected. Usually they're literally like rave, intense, hardcore noise. But actually they're just like...
Come on, Naima, this is your time. Give me a high five, girl. All right.
Right, so it's at night, in water, in heels. Oh, the gloss on the cheeks does work very well in this level of lighting.
Down and see my feet stomping through the water.
Splashy,
I
splashy
feel
out.
superhuman.
Let's go, Kaylin. Let's go. Work it out.
It is what, like, every now and then I have a bit of a moment of like, what am I watching? Some ladies splash about and everyone's like, this is the most moving thing I have ever seen on television. And I also agree. Back in the day when I watched this, I would have been like, this is the most moving thing I have seen upon my televisors.
I dreamed a dream in time gone.
Wild, isn't it? The magic of television really is like wild.
Let's go. Work it out.
Oh! That's her who I've insulted so many times.
And I feel this just huge adrenaline rush. And I can feel my heart getting ready to explode.
I've never done runway. Have I done runway?
That looks awesome. I need some evening gowns coming up.
I don't think
The
so.
scene backstage is just complete chaos.
Why is that taking so long?
Splishy, splashy, splish.
I can kind of see the judges. I hear them screaming.
Come on, Kayla.
Are you meant to scream at runways? I don't think you are. You're meant to appreciate what you're
Not only
seeing.
am I stomping on all those people that didn't believe on me, I'm stomping on that girl that doesn't believe in herself.
Wow. Okay, so we're really getting like the culmination here. Stomping on myself and my future self and my past self for my future in the stomping.
To each other.
I'm gonna need Naima and Kaylin right next to me.
I'm gonna walk down that runway and look Kaylin
Oh, I
in
like
my
that.
eye and say, look, bitch, this is what I have to offer.
Very revealing. A revealed woman. Oh, a very revealed woman. Okay. Don't walk off the edge. To be fair, they're both doing really well. Like, how genuinely overwhelming would this experience be for, like, newbies?
This is gonna be the finale. Smile, clap. Let's go.
Smile and clap. Hello, yeah. Splashy, splashy, girly wig.
I'm so
Hello,
overcome
yeah.
with every signal emotion that last walk that I can't even hold a beat when I'm clapping.
Okay. All right. Despite how absolutely ridiculous chaos this whole season has been, what a moment to have there. I bet they'll remember that for the rest of their lives. Wild.
You girls rock.
Oh, soaked.
No, I don't want to.
Washed in and washed up.
You girls worked it out. Good job. Good job.
Oh,
Good
dear.
job. We got them a towel.
Not soaking wet backcombing. That seems like a mess. Gosh, who's gonna win? I mean, I know, but like, who should I think should win? Oh, everybody look at Tyra.
Good job. Good job.
I'm very proud. Mama's proud.
Wild. Even though I know it's all reality TV nonsense, I'm still getting like the emotions of like, oh, and they've done it together. Isn't that lovely? Kiss. Oh, the moon. We love
First
seeing
back
her.
control. Always in our memories. Overall in this competition, I think I rocked. I really do. I think Kaylin has a lot of natural ability that I don't have, but I felt like I was a star of that show.
Tire
Okay, God.
Tomorrow you will meet with the judges. Only one of you will become America's Next Top Model.
The final girls, we're here!
Kaylin, you are the greatest model in the world.
Oh, yeah, does it
Tonight
say?
was beautiful.
Yeah. Got to have a laugh, haven't you? Oh, here she is, Sunday best. Oh!
Welcome, ladies. Today is a very special judging day, isn't it? It's the final judging day.
It's the last time
We're
you'll
gonna
ever see
decide
Tyra again.
Who will be America's next top model?
Look at the outfits.
And you guys have come a long, long way.
Not sure
One
about
girl
this
from Detroit, Michigan, and the other from Oklahoma. But now it's time for you all to take everything that we have taught you and graduate into the real world of modeling as America's Next Top Model.
Oh!
Now, of course, you guys have been hearing about these fabulous prizes.
Oh, yes,
for
Scott,
weeks
here we
on
go.
end. But tonight
DFS
they're
girl.
real,
Nole
and they're tangible
Mano,
because one
Janet,
of you is gonna
Ford,
walk away with
and
them.
Cover
The
Wig.
first, and a $100,000 contract with CoverGirl Cosmetics.
That's quite life-changing money, but I know that in America,
judge, because who
you have to
knows
pay
you
like
better
all
but
of that
us
in
four.
tax.
The first judge, Janice Dickinson, one of the world's first supermodels.
Hello.
Nigel Barker, noted fashion photographer. Nole Mann,
Nigel Biscuit.
prominent fashion editor and stylist. So now
Where's
it's time for your
Minnie? Oh no,
evaluations.
I suppose you
Then the
can
judges
take
will
dogs to
deliberate
South
and will
Africa.
determine
could you?
which
Then-
of you should be
Could you travel
America's
with, I suppose you could
next
travel with
top
them.
model.
But would they
You
for TV?
guys
Probably
had to
not.
compete in a fashion show. Naima came out first. And
Oh
here she
God, here
is.
we go. There she
You
is.
scared me when you came out, but in a good way. Like, I was in shock. I was in awe. I was like, is that Beyonce morphed into a top model? Kaylin's first message.
Oh, that's so great. You look like models.
When you started walking, I thought you were fierce. I felt the stomp.
You absolutely had the Galliano walk from Paris.
Naima, you commanded that runway. It was just
Oh,
flawless.
yeah,
It
she's
looked
got
like a
that, like,
Versace show.
Kaylin, your mouth gets really
Lioness.
tense with it and your neck gets really stiff.
Truth of the matter, I believe
Oh, well,
you have
dead.
a better bathing suit proportion body to Naima's.
You guys were fabulous. I'm so proud of both of you. So you guys have had a lot of photo shoots, and right now we're going to compare them.
Oh God, here we go.
Kaylin's
Right.
photo versus Naima's.
Starting with week 1, where we made you aliens.
Now, I remember
God, do you
shooting
remember
both
that?
of you girls.
On the Borrowed
You were two
Hasselblad.
of my favourites.
Hideous,
Different,
hideous
but both
styling.
Very interesting.
Awful.
Next shoot, you pose with a lot of dogs.
What I love about you, Kaylin,
Better.
is your mouth. A lot of models in the 70s had that type of, like, kind of potty mouth. Naima shot.
It's a mediocre shot. The Mohawk, I feel, went out in the late 90s.
It's the mediocre woman.
So this photo
Oh, yeah, then
shoot
there was this
dealing
one.
with the elements, with wind and rain.
Very sexy picture.
Hideous.
You know, there's a lot of guys who like
Awful
to pin this
shoot.
up on their wall.
That's got nothing to do with high fashion, though, is it?
tomboy-esque.
Feel like lots of guys would love to spaff on your wig.
How vile.
This photo
Oh,
shoot was
terrible.
7 Deadly Sins.
Awful.
Naima was
Didn't have to
envy,
do any of all this.
And Kaylin was wrath.
Love, love, love,
Flawless.
love.
If you look up in the dictionary, wrath, this is what you would see.
Naima shot.
I just
photo
think you
shoot,
could have done
no,
more
the
with your
concept,
face. Kaylin pulled it out more.
She's
Welcome
not
to
getting
our
good
Kingdom,
critiques, is
ladies.
she?
These shots were fabulous.
Kaylin, you are a springwork in this picture. The essence of a wild animal. You nailed this picture.
Naima shot. On America's Next Top Model, we've had 2 girls in the past that
They
were
painted on her
dancers,
jewelry as well. I
and
didn't even
it's
notice
very
that.
difficult.
I do wonder, like, who is this for? I know it's for television, but if you're trying to think of it from like an editorial selling standpoint of like a product needs to make money somehow, who are these photo shoots for? Like, no one's being like aliens, but NYPD put you in the grave. Like, no one's doing that.
On America's Next Top Model, we've had 2 girls in the past that were dancers, and it's very difficult to break them from looking like a dancer, and you know how to balance it so well. Next photo shoot. This was kind of like an
Awful,
African
awful
party.
photo
Naima's
shoot.
photo.
Terrible. Sack
Body
everyone.
language is fantastic. You are the star of that photo.
This is your best headshot.
Kind of looked like you were dancing all night long and you need to take a break.
So this next week's photo shoot was a CoverGirl photo shoot, and the winner of the competition, this is going to be your ad that's going to run in national magazines.
That's
I
wild,
read
isn't it?
every magazine, and I would stop at this photograph. It's absolutely stunning.
Naima shot.
This is a CoverGirl shot for me. However, I don't like this picture as much as Kaylin's picture.
Tell me, Kaylin, why do you think you should be America's Next Top Model?
Because she's a woman.
Exactly.
Because I think I've overcome so much of who I am. I've overcome sitting in the corner and not being that pretty girl and being overlooked time and time again and never being good enough.
This is a really strange edit.
You should be America's Next Top Model.
Oh,
It's okay.
I hated myself.
the stress.
I hated this girl.
The stress.
That was my lowest point, Tyra. I walked in here today and I felt beautiful.
You guys are proof that models aren't shells, that they're true people with feelings and emotions and pasts and insecurities. Beautiful from the inside and out. And you're proving that to a lot of people right now. So when I call you back, I'm going to announce who's going to be America's Next Top Model.
Oh, God.
Okay, so we have 2 portfolios here.
Oh, I thought that was the moment then with the drum roll. I was like, what?
Very strong
Right, here we go.
Kayla.
Two terrible collections of portfolios where the decisions to do these photo shoots were awful.
Photogenic, but in person, she just looks dry.
This is what the pros do, everybody.
Well, you have
Each
given her the
photograph
worst quality hair,
shows a
apparently.
different side of versatility.
I can call out any one of these agencies saying I'm doing a blonde casting and get lots of girls with good working portfolios who are blonde.
I think you guys being a little bit stereotypical saying she's just a blonde-haired, blue-eyed girl. Kaylin has something special. She's an edgy blonde-haired, blue-eyed girl.
Kaylin's body proportions are perfect for a designer. It's muse. I was Versace's muse. I was Azadine's muse. I was Valentina's muse. I don't know why you're laughing. I don't know whose muse you were.
In the fashion show, Naima rocked it. She was so
Locked.
amazing. I still have chills just thinking about it.
It's quite evident in the show that Naima ruled the show. She has stage
Janice is,
That's
is
in your
very
opinion.
like, I hate it.
Kaylin has a better body of work from week to week, but if you want to talk
Where
about
was
the
that
final
headshot?
exams, the CoverGirl shoot, the commercial, and the fashion show, Naima wins hands down. At
Yeah,
the same
but aren't
time,
you-
I'm very inspired by Kaylin's photos. I think
Yeah,
she
aren't you
rocked
doing
the
like the
photo.
whole competition? I don't know. What is the criteria? The criteria is we make it up as we go along
So
for
as
TV.
judges, what do we choose? The girl that did good all semester and kind of failed in final exams?
She didn't
Or the
fail,
girl
you loved
that
it.
did fair during the semester and killed in the final exams?
I'm so confused because
He doesn't want either of them. He's like, no, send him back. Bring back Michelle.
This is the end of the journey. You guys have come so far. But only one of you can be America's Next Top Model. We feel only one of you has what it takes to enter the fashion industry and compete against some of my peers. Your journeys have been very different.
Yes.
Naima, your
But
journey
also-
was good.
no.
It was strong.
Right.
It was solid.
I love all
But
these
when we reviewed your
glossy lips.
portfolio,
I can't
it
bear lip
wasn't
gloss, but I love all these
great.
glossy,
But for your
glossy
final exam, you turned it out.
Turn
you
that
had
puss.
presence. You had an aura that speaks to a lot of young girls
Your
in
aura
America.
speaks.
And in the final fashion show, you rocked. Kaylin, you take pictures that are so gorgeous, they rival the top models that are in Elle, Vogue, and Harper's Bazaar right now.
Right, so
In your
obviously
final
she wins
exam,
then.
You were strong. You
That's
were
such a
solid,
compliment.
But you didn't
Like, what?
own that fashion show.
But you didn't own
This
it.
was the longest deliberation
that
we've
even
ever done.
What does that even mean? You were beautiful and we loved you, but you didn't own it, so you're going home.
Next
Oh!
Top model is.
Gosh, that was quick. A quick unveiling, and then that's it. Bye, girl. You win. See you later. Off you pop. Bye. Oh, no.
So good. I'm so proud of you.
When I set foot
Oh, no.
on that
what's
runway, it made me realize why I wanted to do this.
Oh,
that
dear.
adrenaline and every emotion that was running through my body, that's why I want to do this. That's why I've dreamt about it for so long.
Oh.
feel
But
like
this isn't
modeling
real
is kind of
modelling.
my
This
way
is
of
all
expressing
pretend.
my
You can
emotions.
actually have a career if
And
you
it took this
ignore
competition to
everything
really
they've ever
open
told
my
you.
eyes.
Congratulations, young lady.
I was forced to look inside Naima and see what it is that makes me me.
Is that superimposed as well?
And
They're just like, here you go.
I found it.
Uniquely versatile, undeniably edgy. Naima, the spunky Detroit girl, embodies a true cover girl.
I am a cover girl.
A real life fashion model.
Oh, God.
It's taken so much to get here. It's taken so much.
A gorgeous woman.
Not a dead baby.
Part of the reason that I felt I had to win this was because I represent something more than myself. I represent a black girl. I represent a Mexican girl. I'm part Irish. I'm everything. I'm America's Next Top Model. Oh my God.
Gosh! Oh, Ken Markets, all your fault, girls!
Is that what it takes to be America's Next Top Model?
She's already being replaced. No. Well, my lovelies, my goodness me, do I have some thoughts? What an ending to an absolutely bonkers diddly-onkers, girl. Cycle that was. We saw so much chaos, so many problematic things that I can't even list them all. When I do my supercut of this, it's going to be bonkers to just watch it back because I'm going to be just flabbergasted. Every episode was somehow worse than the other. That in a weird way, the editing choices have kind of made this final episode feel a little bit yes, there's been a bit of roller coaster, but it was actually quite stable compared to the previous episodes we've seen. Also, the judging at the end there was so it really could have gone either which way. They were oh, well, you've done bad, so have you. We don't know. Blah-de-blah, blah-de-blah. But of course, as we all know, the sponsor of the entire cosmetics part of the show generally picks the models to win. So it is more than likely that Naima was chosen by CoverGirl to actually win. So, that's about it, my loves. My goodness me. Well, stay tuned for my What Happened After Cycle 4, which I will be doing at some point in the future. Perhaps after Christmas, though, because I need a bit of a break from America's Next Top Model. It's a bit scandalous, girl. But are you excited for Cycle 5? Because I believe there's some scandalous moments that happen in that as well. I mean, it wouldn't be America's Next Top Scandal Girls without a scandal, would it? No. And with that, my lovelies, it's time for the Patreons. You can see yourself scrolling past on the screen right now. Yes, you can. My goodness, it's so weird when we finish a series. I'm and now the void sets in. Today's Luxeria Labs subscriber shout out goes to Tifa CO. Thank you so much for subscribing to my second channel here on YouTube, Luxeria Labs, which is my photography, travel, and tech channel. If you want to be in with a chance of being featured in my next videos, Luxeria Labs subscriber shout out, make sure you go and subscribe to Luxeria Labs. The link is pinned in the comments below. And as always, I want to say a massive thank you to my top tier Patreons: Orkos Samoji, Ari Adia X, Asgardians, Becky Johnson, Bex Max 3000, Cameron Pittman, Shell Herman, ContraPoints, Vince Dunham, James Azengirl, Jenny Wood, Leanne Jones, Lenore, Les Banana, Marzipan, Mo Sherman, Morgan LeVay, Ms. Kiss, Paola Rivera, Sky Dorim, Steffutech, and TNS Mum. And you know what, my loves? Do you know what? My goodness me. If you're ever going to apply to go on reality TV, just make sure you understand the demon you are inviting into your life. And with that, I'll see you in the next one.